When we squat, we impinge behind the knee and in front of the hip. Now for kids and elderly, you could start this with absolutely no weight. You could then start gradually adding ankle weights. But the monkey foot gives an advantage because we can load heavier. The monkey foot itself is lightweight, so you could go into a hotel gym and get a world-class workout for hip flexion and knee flexion. Now in dense, we were just pumping out sets of 20 reps. Standards, we want to really hold it and dominate sets of 10 reps. So for the hip flexion, it's going to be getting at least 2 breaths there with that glute locked. And then for knee flexion, the more you lean forward, the easier it is. We're going to try to get at least a parallel, but you're going to try to stay as straight as you can and get those 2 breaths as well. It's very intense. I'm only advising up to 10% of body weight for males, 8% for females. Now, without the monkey foot, which is kind of its own unique feel, you could hang from a chin-up bar and lift twice as much weight for about similar difficulty. And of course, every gym has a leg curl machine, though leg curl machines are going to vary in terms of how difficult they are from one gym or machine brand to the next, whereas the monkey foot, the weight is going to be the weight. So when we're thinking about squatting, we're thinking about building strength in the quads and the glutes to push down. So this can lead to more ability to put force down. Now with hip flexion and knee flexion, we're actually talking more about the ability to go horizontally and to handle that force. So rather than just getting stronger, but then having a more thudding stride, we can ensure we get stronger, but also that our leg feels even lighter to pick up, because the hip flexor is the biggest muscular size difference between regular humans and elite sprinters. And the hamstrings are not far behind. And on Mondays, we have our Nordic. That's where we're really going to be able to thrash the hamstring in a lengthened position. But this adds another training session strategically without having to crush it with 2 Nordic sessions. So altogether, these create a really smooth warm-up process for our squats while potentiating greater longevity, greater speed, greater horizontal jumping, which compared to 2-footed jumping, which is more of these vertical muscles, the hip flexors and the hamstrings are relied on a lot more to jump off 1 foot to jump out.